Car shows, classes, and movies in the park. Stay tuned to CityWorks to find out what your city has in store for you this summer. Hello everyone and welcome to CityWorks. I'm Valerie Starn. Today we're going to talk about all of the fun things happening this summer in your city. Joining me now is Ashley Kane, Community Services Coordinator for the City of Stanton. Welcome, Ashley.
Thank you.
Well, we're just getting into a very busy summer season. And your job, that means it's a lot of fun planning events that are designed to be fun and educational for the community, but also a lot of work for your department, is that right?
Yes, but it is a lot of fun work, so it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. And as we're getting into the different things that you have planned, there is a big new project for you, and that is the Mayor's Fitness Challenge. How did this idea come about?
Yeah, so the Mayor's Fitness Challenge is a national initiative. So Mayor Dave Shaver has asked us to put together a Mayor's Fitness Challenge. It's going to be Friday, July 6th at Stanton Central Park. We'll have some fitness challenges. Our exercise equipment will be out. There'll be different stations throughout the park where participants can do different exercises and compete in different challenges. We'll have prizes and some healthy food vendors out there as well. It's just a great day to get people out healthy and into the park and moving around. And then at the end of that night, we'll have a Movie Under the Stars event, and we'll be showing the movie Space Jam.
As you and your staff get together to plan this, a fitness challenge could be a lot of different things, from a run to, but you said you're going to actually use the park equipment to incorporate what's there at the park already?
Yes, so in our park we do have a DG walking path, so people use that every day for walking and running. We do have fitness equipment along that path. We also have a basketball court and a horseshoe ring as well. So we're going to try to incorporate all of that equipment to show people how they can use the park every day to be happier and healthier.
When you say challenge, now is this a competition or is this just, hey, everybody come out and we'll give you a guided tour of what to do to meet the challenge? How's that going to work? Do you know yet?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. So it will be family friendly, so it's more so challenging yourself, but then there will be a few different prizes for some of the different activities.
Prizes. When people hear prizes, they're more motivated to take on a challenge. Now, for people that have not visited the park, the equipment that's there, when you say there's exercise equipment, these are built-ins? This isn't something that you roll or wheel out like a like taking a gym and putting it in the park. It's structure that's already there?
Yeah, so it is gym equipment. It's built into the park. It's more so body weight activities, but yes, they are in the park permanently.
All right, so this will be the first annual. This is something that you hope the City of Stanton will continue to do?
Yeah, of course.
So that's the Mayor's Fitness Challenge. Again, the date?
Is July 6th, Friday.
July 6th.
Yeah.
So 4th of July, just remember 4th of July, if you're staying up late, remember you have to be ready for a fitness challenge 2 days later in the park.
Yeah.
Very good. What about movie night under the stars? Now, the Mayor's Fitness Challenge, is that also going to be one of the, also a movie night that very evening? But movie nights are something that your city has been doing for quite some time. Tell us about the event.
Yeah, so there's something we've been doing for a long time now. So we'll have 6 events this summer. 5 of them will be on Fridays, and then we'll have one special Tuesday event for our National Night Out. It's just a great night for families to come out and enjoy a really low-key evening with their family and their neighbors. To sit down and watch a movie in the park. We'll have some food vendors out, and then our staff will be out there doing games before each movie.
So you have the choice, food vendors or pack a picnic?
Yes, of course.
So it's definitely bring a blanket, some beach chairs.
Yeah.
And then you just project the movie on the, is it an inflatable screen or how do you work that?
Yes, it is a giant inflatable screen. So even if you come a little later and you're sitting further back, I think it's about 30 feet wide.
So does it start at dusk or do you start earlier for those events?
Yeah, so we try to say 8 o'clock. Throughout the summer, it's about sunset. Yes, if you arrive maybe about 6 o'clock, that's when we start our activities and our games, and we'll have our food vendors out.
You've got 6 of those, and what's your start date? I believe June 22nd, is that right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so mark your calendars for Movie Under the Stars. Also, one of those movie nights is going to be held on a Tuesday. Tell us why.
That is our annual National Night Out event. So National Night Out is a national event. It's also an annual event. It's just a great way to get our local law enforcement out and meeting the community and our neighbors. So we'll have some safety demonstrations, some games. We'll also have our local firefighters and our sheriffs out at that event. I'm just mingling with the community and hosting some different activities for people to participate in. And then, like we talked about, that is another Movie Under the Stars event. So we'll be showing Cars 3 at dusk.
So why National Night Out, you mentioned, is a nationwide event. Why is it important, in your opinion, for your folks in Stanton to come out for a night like this?
Yeah, I think it's important for our neighbors to have that relationship with our sheriffs and with our firefighters. A lot of people are talking about this, see something, say something. And so if that relationship is there and people feel safe and comfortable, they're going to speak up about things that are going on in their neighborhood so that we can better address those and have a happier, healthier Stanton.
So it's just an early evening leading into the movie, a chance to just hang out together? Is that kind of how it adds up?
Yeah, definitely. Just a way to continue to build that relationship.
Okay, the date of that again is?
It's Tuesday, August 7th.
Tuesday, August 7th.
Yeah.
All right, we have one more fun thing happening this summer in your city, and you were going to tell us about Paws in the Park. I'm guessing this involves pets.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so Paws in the Park is an event we used to do in Stanton, and we haven't done it in a few years, so we're super excited to bring it back. We're going to have some local veterinarians, some local pet stores out with some values, coupons, getting to know our local families, but we'll also have an obstacle course race, a few other different races, and a pet costume contest. So if you have a costume for your pet, be sure to bring that with you.
Pet costume contest. Yeah. Lots of fun things happening for the families in Stanton. And then, of course, as you just mentioned, on August 18th, is that right? That's
yes, Saturday, August 18th at Stanton Central Park.
That's something not just for the whole family, but for every part of your family member, including your furry family members. Bring them out to Paws in the Park. Great things happening. Thank you so much, Ashley Kane. And pleasure spending time with you to find out the fun things happening this summer, and good luck planning it all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ashley. We'll be right back for a look at more summer fun right after this.
Do you have diabetes? Join the movement to stop diabetes as a Red Strider at the American Diabetes Association's Step Out Walk to Fight Diabetes. Join hundreds of walkers who share your passion and showcase the courage it takes to live and thrive with diabetes. Gather your friends, family, and coworkers to walk with you and raise funds to help change the future of diabetes. Sign up today at diabetes.org/RedStrider. Together, we can stop diabetes, one step at a time.
Welcome back to CityWorks. Joining us now is Stacey Yoshida, Community Services Coordinator for the City of Westminster. Welcome, Stacey. Lots happening this summer in your city, and one really fun thing unique to your community is the splash pad. For people not familiar who might not have ever visited the splash pad, what is it?
It's like a little water park. There's water features that parents can bring their kids, and just cool, kind of like a cool-off place. We're open weekends now until June 25th. It'll be open daily until September 3rd, Labor Day, and it opens 12 to 5. When it's hot, we have a lot of kids out there cooling off.
These are fountains that shoot up from the ground, as well as different features where they can shoot each other.
Over you can go under the pelican pour water over you, and then water shooting up.
You can also rent for private parties, right? So birthdays?
Yes, we do have private parties available for rent, for 10 to 12 or 5 to 7. It's at $100 for Westminster resident, or if you're not, it's $125.
Fun place for a birthday party.
Yes, and then you play dates, summer party, or just family gathering.
Also in Westminster, you guys go big with Flag Day. Tell us what celebration you have planned.
Yes, this is our annual event that we held on Flag Day, June 14th. We have patriotic music and remarks, and it's a free event. It's held in the Civic Center at 12 noon.
For the youth of your community, there's a whole lot happening this summer, and parents, take note. If you're working this summer, some good options for you. Tell us, first of all, about the playground program.
We have the Summer Parks program. We'll be opening June 25th. We have some parks that's open 10 to 4 or 12 to 4. It's a free drop-in program for kids ages 6 to 14. We have supervised staff there that'll be leading fun activities, so games, arts and crafts, and then we do have some sports as well.
Wonderful free service for working parents that just need to keep their kids busy over the summer. Also, you have some options if they want to take classes or courses, and some kind of unique classes as well. Tell us about those.
Yes, we have, fun stuff, summer camps. There's Top Junior Chef, Minecraft, Star Wars. Those are some of the camps. We have indoors or outdoors.
So you can learn to cook, you can learn to code.
Yes. And then we have our dance classes, music classes, and then also if you want to learn this summer, we have academic classes in reading, writing, engineering, fun stuff like math, science.
Okay, so the kids are probably thinking, yeah, I want to do those fun classes, and the parents are probably thinking, yay math, yay science. The academic classes, there's also SAT prep, so you go all the way with really keeping kids their scholastic skills up over the summer.
Yeah, it'll make the parents happy and both the kids too. So.
Well, kids, you can get a head start for your next September if you take some time and spend some time on the academic classes. So there's fun, everything from cooking to coding to mad science to robotics, I see.
Yes.
Astronaut and secret agent lab.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. And also sports. Every kind of sport is available. And that can be both through the recreation program as well as a sport camp, right?
Yes, we do have, through our parks program, we do have our youth sports. We offer t-ball, softball, soccer, and basketball. And it's only $18 per sport, and it's held for 6 weeks at the park locations that we're having the program at. And in addition, we have summer camp for sports, soccer or tennis.
Your recreation program also has something for the parents, for the grown-ups, even for the young at heart. The senior community can also take part in all kinds of things. Talk about what we have for adults.
For the young at heart, the adults, they have some trips going out in June to Harrah's, and then they'll have a trip to Laughlin in August. There's a huge luau in Laughlin. They go annually, and
that's all based out of the senior center if they want more information.
Yes. And then in June they're going to celebrate Father's Day luncheon. In July, 4th of July party, and then in August they're going to celebrate a luau. So it's like they know how to have fun, and then it's a place to meet new people.
Got the kids and the seniors covered, but also adult classes. You do health, fitness for all ages, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Let's, before we run out of time, talk about Safety Day.
Safety Day is our annual event. That's the highlight of our summer program. We have the Westminster Community Services, Orange County Fire Authority, and our very own Westminster Police Department. We put on a great community event. It's free. We barbecue hot dogs, and it's free for those in attendance. And then the police department and the fire department will put on great demonstrations.
When does that take place?
That's Wednesday, July 18th at Sigler Park from 11:30 to 1:30.
July 18th at Sigler Park. Come out and meet your local emergency services workers, and that is free of charge. And then throughout the summer, movies and music.
Movies and music. We'll have movies in July, and it'll show at dusk, and then we have pre-movie activities at 6:30. And in July, we have 3 movies. They'll be starting off with Trolls, and then Coco, and closing with The Secret Life of Pets. And we have the concerts in August, and then we'll have the Abbey Road, Silverados, and I believe it's the Pop Vinyl. So.
Well, I am sure that it is on your website as well. If somebody needs it, not familiar with the dates of these, or what band plays when, or what movie is on what night, they can always refer to the city website. I know that we're almost out of time, but talk about Day of the Family really quickly. That's a fun event.
This is, we have it annually as well at Sigler Park. It's Dia de la Familia. We usually have it on a Sunday, but this year we're going to try it on a Saturday. It's going to be Saturday, September 8th at Sigler Park from 1 to 5 p.m. It's a day where we celebrate culture with, family and friends in the community.
Also, Stacey, I know that the Family Resource Center is open throughout the summer, and that if a family is in need, has a special concern, that is also a resource for them. And we are out of time, but thank you so much for joining us and filling us in on all the wonderful activities planned for the summer in Westminster. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
I know they never make me play with these guys, but why do they make me train like them?
Training hard is important, and for professional athletes, it's their job. But kids aren't professionals and shouldn't train at that level. Keep kids safe on the playing field and out of the operating room. Become an advocate for sports safety. Visit StopSportsInjuries.org.
And we're back talking about the great things your city has planned for fun this summer. And joining us now, Jake Hopkins, Recreation Coordinator with the City of Fountain Valley. Thanks for joining us, Jake.
Thank you.
A busy time of year. You have a lot going on in Fountain Valley, right?
We do.
Do you just hit the ground running at this point and know that there's a whole lot to do ahead, but in the end, everybody in your city is going to have a great summer because of it?
Exactly, and that's our favorite part about it.
Well, let's start by talking about the market in the park. And this is a fairly new concept for Fountain Valley. It hasn't been going on too long, but boy,
Not
it's a
too
hit.
long, yeah.
It's a hit. Tell us what happens at Market in the Park.
Yeah, so our market in the park, it's from June 21st to July 26th on Thursdays from 4:30 to 8:30. We have food trucks, different vendors. You can go there and get tamales or fruit and just really have a fun time.
But it is a farmer's market.
It is.
So you can also realistically do some serious grocery shopping there.
You could, yeah. They do have fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, things that you can buy.
Also, in the summer months, you're able to have the event longer just because of the later sunset. So the hours again for Market in the Park and the location?
Yeah, so it's 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and it's at the Fountain Valley Recreation Center.
Very good. Don't miss Market in the Park. Summerfest. That's the big event for you guys. How's planning going this year?
It's going really well. It's one of our favorite events to plan. It draws such a large audience, and our community really enjoys the celebration of our community and also of the summertime.
What's in store this year?
About a lot of the typical things, entertainment, live bands. There's going to be some carnival rides, carnival games, and just a lot of things you can do. Really good family fun.
And it's not just for your folks there in Fountain Valley. That really draws from around the community, around the county.
Yeah, and really all of our events are open to anyone that wants to come, not just Fountain Valley residents.
And that's when you have, an aunt or an uncle or families in Fountain Valley having friends over because we're all going to Summerfest.
Exactly.
What are the crowds? You attract quite a few.
We do. It's quite a lot, at least 6,000-7,000 each night, if not more.
And the date for this year is?
So it's June 21st through the 24th, limited hours on each day, but
gearing up for Summerfest.
we are.
All right. Another really fun, unique event in Fountain Valley is the Camp Out. And if you've never been to the Camp Out, it is just what it sounds like. Tell us about this event.
So it's actually our 6th annual Camp Out. We're really excited about that. It's August 4th and 5th. It's a great opportunity for our community to come, anyone that really wants to come, open to residents and non-residents. We get to come out there, they get to camp out, they go on a hike, archery, s'mores, food. It's really fun. They love get to camp out in our local park. It's really great.
Where is it taking place and the date again?
So yeah, it's August 4th through the 5th, and it's at our Fountain Valley Sports Park.
At that park, is everybody bringing a tent? Are there campers allowed? What do people need to know?
Yeah, so it's just a 10 by 10 foot space that you're given for your purchase of that spot, I guess. And then you can bring a tent. You don't really have space for a camper, but you bring a tent, some sleeping bags, whatever you want to do in there. We've also opened it up to some day passes. That way, if you have like an aunt or an uncle nearby that wants to come, they can come for the day and enjoy all the activities with you and leave before the camping begins.
Are you allowed to cook in the park?
You're not allowed to cook, but we do provide dinner, so.
You provide dinner? Oh, that's
Yes.
part of the cost?
Yes, part of the cost. We provide dinner and we provide breakfast the next morning.
What's for dinner?
Dinner this year, we're having the In-N-Out food truck.
Oh, okay. That's going to be a huge hit.
Yeah.
Who wants to grill on the hibachi if you've got In-N-Out truck right
Exactly.
there? That sounds great. That must be a fun event to plan too, because it's kind of off the beaten trail in terms of things that cities provide for their residents. Camp Out is really unique to Fountain Valley.
I think last year it sold out in about 3 days. It was very quick turnaround.
Well, that's important to know. When can
Yes.
people, so they don't miss out, what date do they need to know to be able to put in the reservation?
Yeah, so it starts May 23rd online at 1 p.m. and then opens up May 26th for in-person registrations at 8 a.m. and there are limited spots available.
All right, that's the great Fountain Valley Camp Out. Also, now a lot of cities do this, so does Fountain Valley. Movies in the Park. What's your lineup this year?
So we're doing a super summer and we're really excited about it. So it's going to start out August 7th. We'll do that with our Fountain Valley Police Department for the National Night Out. And then it'll be our last 3 Fridays. We're trying to finalize the movies still, but it's going to be a super summer, superhero themed, great fun for the kids. We do give away a bike each movie in the park, which is something great that we are able to do through our sponsors.
Bike giveaway, and then that first one, a chance to meet with local law enforcement and firefighters. Why is that important for your community?
It's really important for our community to get to know who our Fountain Valley Police Department is, to be able to build that trust and know that the local law enforcement and local authorities that are here to protect them are really here to protect them and to keep them safe and really build that trust and unity as a community.
One thing your city does a great job with is helping people cool off with swim lessons, but
Yes.
you've got a terrific facility that is American Red Cross certified.
Yes.
What do you offer there?
So we offer group lessons, anything from Parent and Me, that's where you're like anything from 6 months to about 3 years with the parent in the water, to group lessons up to our level 6s, those are most advanced swimmers. We also have some private lessons for those that might need that one-on-one time with an instructor. And that starts June 25th, goes through August 16th. It runs Monday through Thursday, and we're really excited to offer that again this year.
Great way to cool off and be water safe.
Exactly.
And then lots happening for your seniors this summer. What do you have in store for the young at heart?
Yeah, so June 21st, we have our Senior Expo, one of our favorite events, honestly. We have over 60 vendors coming, anything from health insurance to travel. It's from 9:30 to noon on June 21st, like I said. There are limited spots, and you do have to call ahead to reserve your spot, but it is a free event for our seniors.
And of course, once again, this summer there will be music in the air because concerts in the park are happening, right?
Yes. One of our most popular events, honestly. Our community loves it. It's located at the Fountain Valley Sports Park. It's every Thursday in July from 6 to 8 p.m. Lots of tribute bands, including this year a Bruno Mars tribute band, which I think a lot of people are excited about.
Oh, that's a new one for you. You haven't had
We
that
have
one
not
before.
had that one before.
Now, the event itself is family oriented.
It is.
So it doesn't matter who the band is, because it seems like every single time the concert is so well attended, depending on whatever genre of music. Is that right?
That is definitely true. Like I said, the community really loves those events. We have the Market in the Park going on at the same time, so there's food trucks there, and the community loves coming out and dancing and just enjoying those live bands.
Sounds like a fantastic summer in Fountain Valley. Thank you, Jake, so much for filling us in.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more summer fun as we check in on Huntington Beach right after this.
It costs about 60 cents for one can of food, and about $80 to send it where it needs to go, and even more for storage. When sending help to those struck by disaster, eliminate the middleman by sending cash. Cash can provide food, water, medical supplies, shelter, and so much more. Cash is best. For more information, visit CIDI.org.
And we're back. Joining us now, Molly Yamura, the recreation specialist for the city of Huntington Beach. Welcome, Molly.
Thank you.
Lots of fun and some craziness happening this summer in Huntington. Let's start off talking about the pier swim. What's
Okay.
that all about? Aside from swimming around a pier.
Right.
Who is this for?
It's actually for everyone, whether you're a Huntington resident or non-resident. We actually sometimes get people from Colorado, Utah, all over the United States that come out for this event. We expect anywhere from 200 to 300 swimmers, and it's about a half-mile race around the pier. We've got many different age divisions and three different race times to be exact. And we give prizes first through third in each age division, and a lot of swim teams come out. So we have a couple different swim teams that do this together, and so the best overall combined team gets their name engraved on our Jean Belshie Memorial Trophy. So that's also a big deal.
For those of us that are not going to swim around the pier, it might be fun to watch from on top of the pier.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, it's a great time.
Let's also talk about the world's largest swim lesson happening this summer. What are the details there?
Yeah, so this is actually a really interesting event. It's actually a worldwide event, and Huntington Beach is just excited to be a small part of it. On Saturday, June 21st, between the hours of 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. in Huntington, it's at the City Gym and Pool, but worldwide, we're going to be offering free swim lessons. And it's really just to raise awareness about childhood swimming, learning to swim at an early age, to prevent drowning. It's such a big deal, especially living in Huntington Beach and our community with the beach. So it's just a big deal for us to be a part of this and really promote our swimming programs and the importance of water safety.
Oh, water safety is huge.
Absolutely.
And this event is free.
It is. It's completely free, yes.
And then they can learn about different ways in which you can help your children learn through city programs.
Absolutely. We have many aquatics programs, and our aquatics programs will be starting the week after that. So it's actually perfect timing if you're interested in learning about some of our programming that we're going to have swimming throughout the whole summer and even year round.
Fantastic. Let's also talk about your overnight family campout. Is this something that Huntington has done in years past?
Oh yes, we do this every year. This year it's after the 4th of July. It's going to be July 7th and 8th, so it's a Saturday night through a Sunday morning. We do all kinds of fun things for the kids, arts and crafts, and we also take a trip to Adventure Playground in Central Park, which is a huge draw for families. We sing campfire songs, and the HB Lions Club is super generous with this event, and they cook 2 hot meals, dinner on Saturday night and breakfast on Sunday. So it's really a great way to do some local camping if you're not looking to go too far.
I imagine space is limited, so sign up early?
Absolutely.
When's the sign up?
So it starts on May 8th, and you can sign up online at our website, which is hbsands.org, or at any community center. But like you said, it's a very popular event, so we do encourage everyone to sign up early.
Let's talk about the Huck Finn Fishing Derby. What's happening? The Fishing Derby is it's a family event, or is this?
It's a family event.
Okay.
It's for children up
It
to
is for
age
kids.
15, but obviously parents come out and encourage and watch as well. It's kind of a partnership. We work with Let's Go Fishing on the HB Pier, California Department of Fish and Wildlife, as well as Newport Landing. They provide our prizes, our raffle prizes. So it's a really fun event. We start registration on the pier at 8 a.m. and then the event itself starts at 9. It's just a free fishing derby. We have also encouraged people to dress up since it is theme Huck Finn. So boys come as Huck Finn, girls could come as Becky Thatcher, and then we have a costume contest at the end. So make sure you stick around and can win a great prize.
Is it also a learn to fish event? So somebody with no experience, a child that has never had the opportunity?
Absolutely.
Is this a thing that they want to show up and give it a try?
Absolutely. This is a great event, and that's what we have many volunteers from California Department of Fish and Wildlife who are there to help teach casting out into the ocean. They even have loaner rods available. So if you've never fished before, you don't even have the equipment, don't let that discourage you because we have things that you can borrow.
Terrific. Once again, the city of Huntington Beach is doing your duckathon.
Yes, we are.
Describe what's happening there.
Yeah, so that's May 19th and 20th, and as many know, this benefits one of our favorite local charities, Altamed. So it's simple. It's like what it sounds. It's a duckathon. We just dump some rubber duckies off the pier, and it's a race to see who comes in first, and there's prizes, and it's just a great way to raise money for a local charity.
How many ducks are you dumping off the pier?
Oh my goodness, I have lost count over the years. It's a crazy amount though. If you've seen pictures, it is just, it's a sea of yellow in the water.
What do you do with wayward ducks? Do you have to go corral them back in?
Yeah, I think that they just eventually make their way to shore.
And then the date again, and how do you get involved in that?
Yeah, May 19th through 20th, and you can contact your Community Services Department front desk, and they can give you more information.
Excellent. 4th of July in Huntington Beach. Boy.
Such a big deal for our community.
It's huge.
Yes.
What's in store this year?
Well, many people know about our parade. It's the biggest parade west of the Mississippi, so everyone knows about that. It's in the morning, and of course we have the fireworks at night, which is a huge draw. What could be better than watching fireworks on our beautiful beach off the pier? But you may not know, we also have a run and a pancake breakfast in the morning. So there's just all kinds of things. There's a festival July 1st through 4th downtown. So we just make this a huge deal for our community, and we hope that you can find something over to celebrate.
It's a lot of people and a lot of traffic. What's
Yes.
the word? Come early, I would imagine.
Yes,
That's got to be the key.
come early. Oftentimes people are able to chalk off spots for the parade. So if you need more information, you can always call the Community Services Department and they can give you more information about that. But like you said, come early and be prepared.
Speaking of crazy crowds,
Yes.
the U.S. Open of Surfing.
Yes, absolutely.
What are the dates this year?
It's July 28th through August 5th.
The fact that this event, it puts Huntington Beach on this world map of surfing.
Yes.
It's huge for the local economy. It draws so many people, as does the 4th of July. But
Absolutely.
For this in particular, because the surf industry, all eyes are on Huntington Beach. What does that bring to Huntington?
Well, like you said, you named it. It brings so many people, not just residents out, but people from not even all over California, but just all over the nation in general. This is a huge surfing event. It brings some of the world's best surfers, and it also brings some of the world's best skateboarders as well, because they have other venues where they're showing things off. So this is just a huge sponsorship. This is huge for downtown businesses, local residents. We look forward to it every year.
And the key is get there early.
Yes, once again, yes, absolutely.
Thanks, Molly. Lots of fun things, and thanks for sharing. That's going to wrap it up for this episode. And for more information about any of the events that we've talked about in this episode, just visit your city's website. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Valerie Starn, and we'll see you next time on CityWorks.